Hi, welcome back to another episode of Spit or Swallow Pod with your favorite host, Hausa Chocolate. Yee. When are you guys going to get my clapping machine? I'm tired of clapping for myself. I want one of those noise making pressing machines. Today is a special day as per usual, and with me I have an amazing guest. And this is one episode I've been looking forward to having. Guys, welcome to the
Thank you, thank you.
podcast.
Hi guys.
Hi, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, spit or swallow.
This is so funny, sorry. Spits.
Spit. Why spits?
It's like sex is nasty, sorry.
Fair enough. Fair. I mean, nasty,
Yeah.
nasty is good. Nasty is not
Yeah,
always.
but then like I don't know. Spits is just better.
It's just but fair. Fair enough. Okay. So pick three cards. Why are my cards upside down? Let's just have a little warm up thing before we get into the meats
Okay.
of the day. Why am I saying meat so much today?
So three cards.
Yeah. And I'm done.
Okay.
Ask you a little question. This card is always coming up. Tell me your love language.
I think my love language is being attentive. So like you can listen to details and like yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
So you like when people pay
Yeah,
attention to
because people
you.
don't pay attention and I pay attention to people. So like I can't be remembering details about you and you don't remember shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say like pay attention and obviously wanting them to remember, do you want this to translate into like gifts that they buy for you, solving problems for you, or just even remembering, oh, you said this, or like, oh,
Yeah, like involves everything. It's not just like what I said, it could be
Mhm.
what I want or something. But like so far you're paying attention. I just feel like yeah, you're listening. I don't know. The people that hate being taken for granted or something. Yeah. And I think I'm that person.
Okay. I mean, valid, valid. Describe the most adventurous thing you've done sexually.
Oh my god. There was someone I used to go see when I was in uni. There was someone I used to go see, but like it was out of my city. So like we used to like meet at a hotel. It was like
So you used to
yeah,
travel for
yeah, but it was
sex.
not really like travel. Let's say like 1 hour or something, 1 hour 30 minutes. It's not so crazy, I guess.
Well, 30 minutes. I mean, I guess it depends on the terrain, but could you possibly be kidnapped on that journey? That's what
No,
makes it sexy.
right?
Yeah.
I don't think no. I don't think it was. It was normal journey. Just go and come back.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. And the last question: foreplay or dive right in?
I mean, if you're boring, you would say direct in.
Sorry.
If you're boring, you would say direct in or something.
So what do you
Foreplay,
foreplay?
foreplay, like before the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's how it should be, I guess.
Okay, fair. I mean, sometimes just go straight to
Yeah,
the
but I feel like foreplay is just fun.
fair. It is.
Yeah.
It is. All right, so we're gonna get into the topic of the day.
Okay.
Being or navigating life being non-binary in Nigeria. One, how did you discover that you're non-binary? First of all, and what's your journey been like?
Okay, so like I mean like every non-binary person probably has like a definition of what being non-binary means to them.
Yeah.
So like I'll be speaking on what it means to me or something.
Yes.
So like I don't know, growing up, I mean, I always like felt feminine. And like I didn't really used to question it. Like I just knew that this was something I used to do. And like and in my mind I was just like people used to be like, why are you acting like a girl or something?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, there's no switch. I will just press and I will just stop. Like I don't know. I always felt like people were really stupid when they told me that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But then like I feel at a point, I mean, being non-binary is like you don't identify with like anything.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, I think when I was younger, I don't know the exact age, but then I was just like tired of I felt like me associating myself with like being he, him
Mm-hmm.
was putting myself in a box
Yeah.
because maybe sometimes I don't know, like I just felt like I wanted to just feel it's like like movies where you see like spirits or like forms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like not to sound crazy, but like I feel like a form.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm existing. I can just do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why like, okay, I'll be non-binary because like why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we always say gender is a social construct, and what that literally means is, and I understand you saying you don't want to be put in a box, because if you identify as he him,
Yeah.
people will channel the expectations of what a he him should do.
Exactly.
Oh, as a
Exactly.
man or as a boy, you should do this, you should
Yeah.
wear this, you should go this. These are the kind of jobs you should do.
Yeah.
These are the kind of people you should play with. These are, so there's a certain type of behavior that having those binary labels, force you to take. And if you don't feel like you resonate, or you feel in, but what pronouns you use?
Any pronouns, because like I'm like at the end of the day, it's like he, she, they. Like call me what you see me as.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the whole point of it. Because like I'm not about to be arguing you. Like these are my pronouns, these are not my pronouns. I don't like to talk to people like that. So it's like okay, call me what you're seeing. That's your problem.
So for you, you're not someone who is very particular, because there are some people who take serious offense to
And that's okay.
being misgendered.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so you're very like, if I come femme presenting today, if you want to call me she, you're
Exactly. That's
allowed.
like the whole point of me being like a form. I just feel like what I am. So it's like what
Mm.
you see me as. You may address me as
That's
whatever
what
you
you
see
see
me
me
as, and that's
as.
really
And you
that's
take it. Oh, I love
yeah.
that. I like it's almost very godlike. Address me as
Exactly.
what you see me as. If you see
Exactly.
me as your
I know
king,
what I am. So I don't you don't need to tell me what I'm not or what I am. I don't know.
I love that. And so
Yeah.
how has it been with with your family, for instance?
I mean we are fighting so
Yes, to fight.
I mean, this is Nigeria, come on.
Of-
I I don't know. I don't really want to go into like
Do okay.
my family like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just like it makes me go speechless, literally.
Wow. Oh
But I
no.
mean I just wish things could be better.
Okay.
Yeah, for like other non-binary people and other queer people too, cause like it's really hard. Like when you don't have like parental support as a young person, like it's
Mm.
very hard. I don't know how to put it, but like
Yeah, I can only
yeah,
imagine. And I mean, that's something that also comes up a lot when we're talking queer people and queer spaces.
yeah,
There's a lot of chosen family over your own family, because,
yes,
acceptance rates in this country, this is not a very affirming country, and it's not, it's just not something that a lot of people support. And sometimes,
yes,
people get to reconnect and reconcile much later in life. But I can imagine that it can feel like a very isolating journey, because you're just trying to.
yeah. But then like I mean, thank God for like friends finding community too, cause like I
Mhm.
mean I have like a group of friends that like, cause like I mean growing up, I noticed at some point that I never really had like actual friends.
Mm.
And like it play and that like played the part. And so like the explanation to that was like so funny because like I mean it was not just because of like my sexuality or something. I don't know. I attended boarding school. I don't know. Boarding schools are so annoying. Jesus Christ. I don't recommend for
I don't
anybody.
recommend
Exactly. And
anybody.
I
I
went
feel
to
like,
one school for like 6 years.
was it all boys or all
So it's
girls?
mixed.
Mixed.
Like at the
Okay.
end of the day, even if it's all mixed, you still be one gender in the boys' hostel or something. You
True.
get my points.
Yeah.
So it's like it was just hell for me as a queer person being in the boys' hostel. Like it was really annoying. I don't want to
Go
relive
into
that.
that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I started having actual friends when I
Mm-hmm.
like it was even online. I found my friends like so we all met in real life and we're actually good. Like it's like finding community because like your parents, if your parents love you, you're lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine. And so, speaking about community and navigating being non-binary in Lagos, how has that been? Growing your community, and
I
just
mean,
your journey in general.
navigating community. To be honest, Instagram is one thing. Like I know that I post my pictures on, and I feel like that helps me find community.
Mm-hmm.
I found community, but like maybe I'm still looking for community. I don't know, but then navigating being non-binary in Nigeria, I don't know, it's terrible. Like if you don't have money, sorry.
I mean, no, but it's
Yeah,
actually true. It's actually true, because you see this in the differences between, it's how Nigerians can be very homophobic, they can be
yeah,
queerphobic, but
yeah.
if this person has money, say for instance Bobrisky, nothing is gonna happen to that
You get my
person.
point. Nigerians are so funny because like at the
Money
end
is
of the
just
day,
the
it's just money. But like I
yes.
will not just say it's just money, but then
Yeah.
like most of it is actually money.
Yeah.
Like but then like it's very if you cannot because like it's just like you're living your life as an irregular, not like abnormal, but like not
Mm-hmm.
like the regular person. So it's
Yeah,
like you need to
outside of
find
the norm.
alternative routes.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's and like in this Lagos, you just need money, sorry. Like you need money. If you're testing, you need to buy water.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody.
So like you need money to do everything, literally. Yeah.
And so, how does it affect you? So, I also mentioned like the financial effects of being outside of the norm as well.
Yeah.
How does it affect your bag?
You guys, this question is so funny. Like, I don't know. I'm still waiting to like get that bag you guys speak of.
You said
Like,
it.
cause like I'm
I
just
wait.
vibing and doing my thing. You get,
Hmm.
I don't know.
What do you do right now?
Currently, I'm a
Hmm.
model
Hmm.
and an entrepreneur. I have like an eyewear business.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I don't say so much.
You know, what
I don't know,
don't be. I
but
mean,
like
yeah,
it's not like
cause
I'm being shy. But like, I just felt like I wanted to withhold some information. But like, I mean, I'm financially, like, I don't know. I, I can be helped. Sorry, like. Because like
every.
I mean I'm not the
Mhm.
best out. It's not easy to be honest. I don't know. I'm just doing what I can with the I'm just moving on my own pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even the modeling I do, it's not like centered on like male modeling.
Yeah.
You get my points.
Okay.
And like in Lagos, it's how the modeling system is. Like rebelling is so hard. Cause like it's one thing when you're aware that you're rebelling, and it's one thing where you're naturally a rebel. Like you don't
Hmm.
even because like sometimes it doesn't a lot of things I don't even pay attention to, but like it's not even I don't even do it the way other people do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like modeling has been I don't know if I start talking here, it's going to be so funny, but like modeling has been so frustrating.
Mm.
But like I'm the kind of person that I always like gather experience from like anything I like do. Like I always be like, okay, I gained something from this.
Hmm.
You get my points? And like I don't know. But then I don't even know what to say.
I mean, I can understand how, like you said, one, your modeling is not male centered, and
Yeah.
so the kind of gigs
The
that
gigs
you
I
would
exactly I
accept
don't
or
get
you
gigs like
want to,
like other
yeah, you won't get
exactly.
like the other
And
other
like I
people.
pray every day, like let the markets change or something, let something happen, let some designer come and look for something like because like the market is so annoying, like literally.
Yeah, I think in that area you would also have to pitch your own services. You would build you need to build your own portfolio
Yeah,
and then
I'm doing
reach
that
out, yes,
actually.
and then reach out to like-minded
Right.
creatives who can see your vision and also help you execute it, because unfortunately for creatives, if you don't put yourself out there, yes, certain people will see you and certain things will fall into your lap, but you also have to put yourself out there. But I cannot understand how, from a safety point of view as well, it's not everywhere you be throwing yourself. That one
Exactly.
is
Because
that's
like
like number one
I be using
thing.
my brain more than the normal human being.
Yeah.
It's like, what shall I do here? What shall I not do here? So me, I eventually know that it will pay. Like, I mean, it's going to pay off. Consistency is like key. But then I know it might be slower. The process might be slower.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, you're on the Space of Swallow podcast, so any like-minded creatives who are
Yeah.
looking for someone to. I mean, when you plug your Instagram, I'm sure they can find you, and they
Yeah.
can
My Instagram
find.
is Dream of Goz. Find me.
We've not reached that part, but it's okay.
I'm just saying it, don't worry.
Find Dream of God, like Dream OFGOZ.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. And so now, how does this also affect your relationships as well? Do you come with your first, like? Do you come with your what's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say best for, but not best for. But like, are you very like, oh, I'm non-binary, and so this, that, and third? Are you very,
What does that mean? No, like I'm quiet first of all. Like I don't know. I just feel like the way my life has been has just like opened my eyes to it.
Mhm,
I don't know. It's just when you feel like you're more aware
mhm.
than normal or
Yeah,
something. Like it makes me hyper aware in some sense.
yeah.
So it's like I apply that hyper awareness to every aspect of my life.
Mhm,
Literally, I don't know. In relationships can be draining. Not even romantically. Even friendships can be draining.
mhm.
You might have this weird friend or something. Blah 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 blah. But then like I'm really I'm blunt, I think. So it's like if you're doing something, I'll just like call you out for it. But I don't have strength. Like we're already suffering in Nigeria. You cannot come and stress me out again. Like so I was
Mhm.
just like, what are you doing? Sorry, you have to stop.
Mhm.
So that's like platonic. Romantically, I'm not the problem.
Mhm.
You get it's the other
You're not the
people.
problem.
Yeah, it's the other people. It's them. Like
You're
it's not.
always not the
I'm not the
problem.
problem. Like sorry to break it to you, but I'm not the problem.
Tell me about your last relationship. What was that like? Why did it end?
It ended because like the person was too. Okay, my issue is that I keep attracting nonchalant people. Yes, maybe I come off as nonchalant so that I'll attract them or something. But like I'm not actually nonchalant. I'm very
You're very
chalant.
chalant.
Yes, like I'm like, why are you doing this? Maybe like we can do it for fun, but like you cannot be serious about that. You cannot be like, my goodness. So I think the last relationship, I was having issues with this guy because he was not communicating properly. I mean, a lot of people have these issues, communication. And like he will be standing on, how can you do something stupid and stand on business? Like you be like, yes, like I don't know, I'll cuss you out. Like we had fights. Yeah, so like I insulted him and blah blah blah. And apparently it was so fun because like apparently he was supposed to come pick me from somewhere, but then he did not come. So like I just insulted him. I don't know. I just like gave him said what was in my mind, and he was like his friend died or something.
Oh.
So I was like, rest in peace, your friend. And then like
Stop.
he was so annoying or something.
Now
Like
rest in peace.
rest in peace. Like
Gozie, any problem?
what's the problem? How is that the problem? Like I communicated though. Imagine
But their friend
you.
died now.
Yeah,
Their
the friend
friend
died, but you cannot. I don't. I just felt like
communicate.
the way it happened. I don't. Communication is so hard for human beings. Jesus
Really?
Christ! Like, why am I not like you guys? Like, I communicate well till I can't, but I can communicate.
No, but that's facts. So that's actually me. I'll talk. But once I
Like,
stop talking, that's the end.
no, it was bad. I beg. Last know the energy we started on. Like, it's not giving. I'm begging you or something. So like, no. Maybe it's the next one.
Valid. I mean, honestly, it's 2020, but everybody has to have their own standards, and you can't be taking nonsense.
Like people are crossing your boundaries, but they'll cross their own boundaries, but they'll cross your own.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's and I've spoken about how I think that a lot of people weaponize boundaries.
Yeah.
We have now used boundaries to become
evil people.
Yes. Become irresponsible.
No,
become
evil people
wicked.
have boundaries and do rubbish. Then I'm like, don't cross.
So the evil people have facts.
No, like
but evil people do be. In fact,
it's so
even
funny.
evil people that will actually be firmer with their own boundaries. And it's like just because and the thing is obviously because psychologists will always say you don't have to explain your boundaries, but that's not always what it means. That happens when that is with someone who is like harming you. For instance, if you have an abuser and you put a boundary down and you don't have to go and explain to your abuser why they shouldn't cross this boundary. But if I have somebody who I love, but I've said for my own mental health, I don't want to be picking my phone after 12. I cannot now say I'll be cutting your call by 11:59, and I'll say because my boundary is 12 o'clock, I won't explain to you who I care about or who I love, why that is a boundary for me, And so that's the thing about this whole idea of you don't owe anybody anything, you just, there's no way.
Sometimes you owe, sorry.
You owe, like you owe, like.
And you have to pay it because like, I mean, that's what makes, like living is kind of transactional. It must not be money. You get my point? It can be like, communication, Jesus Christ, use your mouth. Like I'm sounding because like I mean I've had bad experiences with people. I'm tempted. I'm not going to say give you something, but like so it's like
no, but actually give me an example. Don't say their names.
No, like
give
I've
me
had
the
funny
tea.
friends. Oh my goodness, like please, I don't know. If you can't communicate, that's okay. I had this friend went out to eat one time, and like before I went out to eat, I like communication. I told him, see, I don't have money, so like you're going to pay this or something. I was like, okay, no problem. So we went to this place and we were taking pictures because I mean we take pictures. That's like the point of everyone coming there. We were taking pictures and he just left. I watched him walked out. Like I was like, what's going on? And like he came back. But like, remember, like, why did you leave? You have left properly if you wanted to leave. I don't know. That was just so weird. And he was like, what was he saying? He was feeling intimidated or something. I don't know what he was saying with us. I was like, you cannot talk. I don't know, like, we are grown. You cannot be acting like that. That was so weird. That's a lot. I don't know. The person is a lot. Everyone's getting to it. But like, yeah, people can just be weird like that.
I mean, understandable. Well, what happened? Did you end up having to pay or?
Yeah, he paid.
Fair. I thought he was dying and dash and like just.
Right. Remember, I'm like, why did you leave then? Because I was so annoyed. Why did you come back? Why did you leave?
Please, at least he came back. So
okay.
Give people grace. Hope you guys stayed
as friends.
Yes, as friends after that.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I don't have an issue with him.
Okay. Well, fair enough. That's cool. I mean, Sounds exciting, Sha, having to. So, how do you also deal with having? Because I can imagine you have more like queer friends and
Yeah,
also non-binary friends and stuff. So, how do you guys? What are those friendships like? Like being in those spaces? Is it Do you guys do a lot of educating of each other as well? Because I know you, like you said, and which is facts. If everybody's non-binariness is different to them.
yeah,
Some are like, okay, yeah, I'm non-binary, but I still identify as this, or I'm still going to be mass presenting or femme
yeah,
presenting, or however I want to show up in the world. So
yeah,
how do you navigate like all those different dynamics? You guys learning, teaching each
yeah.
other, and all of that stuff.
And I feel like that's so hanging out with queer people. To be honest, I don't know. That's like really that's really life because like these are my people. These are people that are actually thinking. Because it's like
Mm-hmm.
you said, how do I navigate it as like being non-binary? Since like being non-binary is like different to
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah.
You just navigate it because like life, there's no change. There are no change to life. The way straight people tell you, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do it. Being queer, I don't know. Just be you. Like I don't think there are any rules. Just if you feel like you don't do this, okay, nobody's stopping you. So far, you're not blocking anybody's road.
Mm-hmm.
Straight people have so much problem. They'll be like, you cannot do this one, you cannot do that one. I mean, we are all aware. Yeah. So that's really life to me. Sorry. Yeah. When I'm with my people, I'm like, okay, yeah.
This is freeing. I can imagine, and of course, like obviously, it sounds very, like you said. I just
Yeah.
having to live within the boxes, and that's why you find that there's a lot of creativity in that queer space as well, because it's like one. Yeah, it's not just I'm non-binary in how I'm showing up in the world. I'm non-binary in my thinking. I
Yeah.
am not thinking inside the box. I am thinking
Exactly.
literally. There's no box that's even just play like that. So
Exactly. There's no
you
box.
just exist. You just are. You just
Exactly.
do
That's
what you
what it
want to do,
is.
and your imagination is outside of what the typical person would think to do sometimes, because like you said, even like with your own modeling as well, some people would see you and think, oh, yes, okay, I want you to model pants, or I want you to model this and that.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I want to model a spoon. I want to do that. And it's like, and I love that because I think that life is very, multidimensional,
Yeah.
multifaceted,
Nigeria just makes it one dimensional.
no, it does. It tries to force us
Like
to be
sorry, Nigeria is so hard.
very,
Like
very,
I may
very
look like
one.
I'm not having it hard. I have it hard, sorry. Yeah.
No, I mean, trust me. If the country in itself is already shit for almost everybody. So I
Right.
can I can imagine what you now being in a very niche area. Sidebar, how is navigating police? The police people disturb you?
Like that's a lot. Like that's a whole last episode. Because it's like I feel like with being queer, you now need to learn the environment and
Mm-hmm.
like know what works, where you don't need to go, what time you don't need to go to this place. Before I leave my house, I have to be dressed a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the events I go to, most of the events I have to dress there. But like not like I'm wearing anything too extravagant, do like.
Yeah.
But like the ones I have to actually dress, I have to
Yeah.
actually go there and dress up. It's like I'm not about to be hiding or risking. Please, I beg. But then, if I look like this, I don't have an issue with them. You get, can even speak pidgin. You don't speak pidgin. You get, so I don't, I really don't. Police is not your friend, guys.
But hope you haven't had any like horrible
I have
experiences.
had
Oh.
please, I've been with makeup at the station before,
Oh wow.
and it was not just me. We were like six.
Oh wow.
That day was not funny. But like I was lucky. Yeah, that day I was lucky.
So what happened? You guys paid them off?
No. So the thing was, we are going somewhere. We're going for this party, this Nollywood party,
Mm-hmm.
and the police stopped our ride.
Oh, I can imagine how you guys were dressed to the lines and stuff,
Yeah, and
giving
like
them. Mm-hmm.
to be honest, yeah, that was like 2020, this 2024, maybe 22 or 23.
Mm-hmm.
Shall one of these years. And like I don't the way I've always been, I always like whenever I look at last year, like I'm better than last year, and like it's always evident. I just look. I don't know. Maybe that's a creative thing too. Like you have to keep expanding your creativity. So when you look back, you're like, okay, this is you can clearly tell this is last June because like I've passed this.
Yeah.
You get my points. So like thinking back, I don't think I was dressing the way I dress now.
Mm-hmm.
But then, 'cause, like
What were you
most of the
wearing?
people in that car, yeah, okay, about two people in the car are trans now. So
Mm-hmm.
like they were in they were I think they are non-binary too,
Mm-hmm.
but like they were like in that femboy
Mm-hmm.
era that
Mm-hmm.
time. So it's
Yeah.
like we are all different since that time.
Yeah.
I was on I had my pants on. I had like a red pants, red vests.
Mm-hmm.
I used to plait my hair before, so
Mm-hmm.
like I had makeup on, but like we all had glasses on. Yeah, so normally when police stops you, if you like start panicking, like you're obviously giving them a reason to talk about
Yeah.
something. Like they were panicking, not me. Like I mean, they had reason to panic, but like I felt like for some reason I had cracked not like the code, but like I mean, you have to act some certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still got us and I took us to the station. But then luckily they didn't tell any of us to take off our glasses. Like that was where we'll have entered trouble, to be honest. We didn't take off our glasses. We were like for over 30 minutes we were just standing with our glasses on in the night. That was so funny. I'm so like because like if they saw it, we are not going to the party again.
Wait,
Like that
so
would have
wait.
pissed me off.
Oh, I'm screaming. It's not. I'm actually dead at the party being the reason why you've been pissed.
I'll be
But
so
first,
pissed.
after
Like
dressing up. But wait, I need to understand why the glasses was important. Is it because they couldn't
to
tell hide your identity?
maybe remember like maybe they can't tell that we have makeup on. But then I was like, it was working. I didn't complain. You get. But then they released us and went to the party from the station. Like that was so funny.
Okay, that's nice. So
Nice, okay. It's not nice.
No, not. I mean, it's nice that you went. Of course,
Okay.
being with police, there's nothing
Yeah.
amazing about that. But I mean, it's nice that you guys actually
Left.
first of all you left and you didn't sleep in the station and all
Exactly.
of that.
That's
stuff.
so scary.
No, I don't think you want to experience that. Then not imagine them trying to mix you with other inmates or
I feel
other
like
people that were
whenever I think of like prison,
arrested.
yeah, what even scares me is like the space. I feel like it's going to be so tiny.
No,
and I'm so claustrophobic. I would really start breathing awkwardly.
No, and the thing is, in fact, I feel like those cells are even one thing, but like actual prison, what I've seen of what Nigerian prisons look like, God forbid, with the rubbish food, and apparently some even poop in the same
I heard that. I was
space,
like, Jesus Christ, guys, for real.
and like. I just imagine
just
everybody having malaria. Do you understand? Like,
do you fucking get
like
Nigerians can be so wicked unnecessarily.
Yes.
The officers probably like stay inside there and shit to yourself or something.
Do you understand? And then they'll probably now be the oga of the prison and stuff. And I don't even want to know what kind of molestation or what kind of dynamics will happen in that space. But no, please. That's actually my biggest fear. Going to jail in this country. I would show my wrists and I would rather die.
No, really.
Honestly, I would actually
like, prison is so crazy.
No. But that's wow, that is. I mean, that's a lot, and I think it's very brave, obviously, for you to be like, "Oh, this is how I am. This is how I've always been." And that thing you said about rebelling is hard, especially when you don't even know you're being a rebel.
Exactly.
It is like, this is me, and I'm not trying to go against what people realize is normal. I'm just showing up in the world how I am, and this is how I want to exist. This is how I feel comfortable.
Before I pierce my ears and I pierce anywhere, whenever I'm walking, people look at me like this, and I'm like, why people looking at me? Like, I've not done anything yet. So I might as well do something.
Exactly. I
didn't even do too much. Just one person. One small one. Yeah, people like this. I don't even know.
No, Nigeria just
Nigeria just funny. And like you tell yourself, you get used to it. But we're all human being, like, you can't really get used to it. Some days you'll be angry. Some days you'll be. At GT Fashion Week, I argued with one woman that was staring at me.
Oh, wow.
Really? And like Nigerians can be so audacious. Go, why are you looking at me and standing and looking at like, are you mad? You think I cannot talk to them? Most about me, I can be very rude. Because like you can be very rude too. Mm-hmm. I can match your energy. She was like, why are you staring at me? And she started, I insulted her back. Like, are you mad?
No, valid. Honestly, valid.
You guys already like me. I don't like any of you. I beg.
I mean, it's very important to protect yourself. And that's why I always say, like, I'm very I believe in love and lies, but I believe in love, lies, and fights. Like, my own is love, lies. There must be fights there. Because...
No, really, because I was telling someone that silence used to be the best answer for a fool.
No, it's not.
Like, I don't think they really think you're foolish.
Yeah.
Like, this one is really stupid. Let me try you again.
Yes, they just actually think that they can bully you. So it's how I remember there was this other podcast called Anyhow or something. They went to remix my episode with Dr. Sid. Okay. They cut the bits where I was saying readiness, like wetness. A woman's wetness is not readiness.
Okay.
Take your time before you penetrate. The guy was not saying no, that's this one has gone, she's coming to repeat what she's seen on one bestseller is a lie. If you're wet, what remains? And I was talking about techniques and thrustings, like it's a lie. That's how you're supposed to have it. I mean, it was funny, but some men actually, believe that. And so I even went to comments and I said, who is this village man in the comments? And someone now came into my story and was like, oh, you shouldn't have said anything. I said, why shouldn't I have said anything? He said, because it means you have a lot of energy. I said, did I say my energy is limited? Me, I have energy. So he writes in one comment and posting into my story, how many millimeters of my blood has dried from that? I always tell people here, it's when people come on the comments on the page, one person I said, please, this is not Insta blog. you get blocked. If you're not respectful on this page, you're getting blocked.
No
And if
real.
you come podcast pages, even if you come to my own page, I'll even insult you, sef, because I don't
As
have
you
time.
should, because
Yes,
people
yeah.
need to hear stupid
You
stuff to
actually
them.
know,
The
and
same
that's
thing
the
you throw,
thing.
they throw to
Sometimes too,
you.
it's like when people enter comments, sometimes I'll click on your page. Yes, and then the thing is when you now talk to them one on one, the story you now become mellow. And so because I think that obviously internet Twitter fingers, people have that energy of, this is just an aimless person. Okay, come, let's have a discussion. All of a
Right.
sudden now your mouth is spinning, or you're now mellow, or like you're trying to explain. I remember when I went on menisms, and I was talking about how I want to have a separate house for my partner and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody says something like, "Oh, people like that, they've either been through trauma, kinikon, kinikon." I now replied him in the comments, "Are you the one that diagnosed me?" and stuff. Then
Exactly.
he entered my DMs that, "No, what I was trying to say was, it may not be what happened to you, but why are you now explaining?
Right.
When you had your energy was doing boom, 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 because you just felt like, oh, I'm just a random handle on the internet. Now that I've replied you directly, you're now stammering." It's like,
Like,
so honestly, I always say, even with, like, obviously before me doing sexuality stuff as well, there was a lot of feminism content. Like, some days education, some
yeah,
days fighting, some days
real,
blocking, some days
real.
insulting. And that's how people learn. Because it's when I block you, you now understand, oh, I was actually serious. Then you go and research,
Exactly.
or
Do you
you know
get?
that, okay, when you're around me, you don't say certain things because I'll check you on the spot. And that's how people learn. Like, that whole pretending, like, you should always be calm, or you should always be mellow, is the way. And the thing is, well, like you said, we're also human beings.
Yeah.
Let's say I've just not eaten today. Sometimes, and I there's something I hate in life more than when I wake up and the first thing I see in my phone is something irritating. I'll spark. Like, why do you want to ruin my day? I'm gonna
Oh
spark for
my
you.
god.
I'm actually gonna spark for you. Sometimes it's like, okay, I'm in a good mood, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
let it go. We can chill, but yeah. So I honestly, I don't blame you. Like, at least next time she knows that she's not good to be staying.
Exactly. Because like,
And we're generally so impolite. That's one of those things that you learn growing up. When adults are talking, when people are talking, you don't just go and choke your mouth. But Nigerians, like, the way our Ame boy is so audacious, like, people just come and be recorded. Like, if an accident happened,
so
they'll just come and just be
audacious.
looking.
So that day, someone was like, some girl was taking the video of me, and I was like, what did I even say? She was like, pose.
Ah,
She was like, pose. I was like, huh? I was like, what? She was like, pose. And I said no, and I turned back. I think she was still making a video of me, but like that was so weird. How has it got into this?
no,
Like
that's
pose. As per
actually
I'll just
pause.
pose.
Am I your mother? Did you pay
Huh,
me for
this
modeling?
Vogue or something. I'll just
Pause.
start voguing or something. Are they crazy? I
Yeah,
think they are actually.
no, no, no. We actually are. And then this era of TikTok and Instablog and wanting to be
Oh
the
my
first to post things
god.
on the internet has actually made us crazy, because the way we're actually so comfortable just recording strangers is a little
So
insane.
comfortable recording strangers. Like that's so weird.
No, it really is. It really is. Me, I even fight restaurants too. Like, if you record me, did you collect my consent? You now want to be using me for promo? Like, I
You
remember
don't
one
even
time.
recording people.
No, I remember one time I saw myself in the promoted, sponsored post of one restaurant. I'm
That's
like,
so
excuse
crazy.
me,
Like
take this down, because you're
exactly.
not going to use me for free marketing and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, because I paid for it. If someone now say, no, it's a public space. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter if it's a public space. You should always have
Wow.
people's consent.
That's crazy.
No, it really is. So yeah, last question ish. What would you say you want people to know or to learn about just dealing with queer people or people who identify as non-binary? Like, if you could advise people generally,
Oh
what
my
would
god.
you?
If I'm advising people,
Yeah.
I just want like not just me. Like I think it's like I don't know. I'm trying to put it into a word. I need everyone to mind their business. I mean, world peace is there. Like, there should be peace. Peace has to reign or something. But then, like, people need to mind their business. I don't know. Just mind your business.
Is that the word? That's the general
I think
advice.
that's the like people don't be minding their business at all. Like, this is not your business, and you're just I don't know. Just mind your business. To take you far.
I mean, thank you guys. I think that's a very, very important thing. Mind your business. But I mean, facts, to be honest, because a lot of it really stems from people putting their business in what people are doing with
Exactly.
their sexuality, their bodies,
Like these are
all of
people
that.
that will send your pictures to your parents. Like, that's not your business. You guys, I've been there. Trust me. But then, like, I'm just as I'm saying. I know I'm saying mind your business.
Fair enough, sure.
Yeah, mind your
Nigerians,
business.
please and please mind the
I know
business
it's not
that
it's not
pays
easy for
you.
them, but they'll try.
No, we know why. I mean, to be honest, we can't act like everybody does amebo. That's one thing I've come to realize, that we all do amebo, but your amebo should not be to the
Ew.
point of causing people harm. There should be,
Right.
yeah, like it's like at the end of the day, I think that's and you can also find it. I think that that's why it's always easier to find that women or find feminists who easily melt into the queer space or become allies, because we
Yeah.
also deal with, you know, oppression.
Exactly.
And it's almost the same thing. First of all, what's your own business with what I'm doing in my life? It's what I'm wearing with my body,
Yeah, and
with
I tell myself to, like, even the homophobic girls, yeah, they're not
Mhm,
going to carry stick now and come and start chasing me.
mhm.
But the boys, Jesus Christ, you wondering what you did. So, like, please,
Yeah,
like,
which is like masculinity is such an interesting concept. I don't even want to go into like how masculinity, they just also exist. It's like,
it's a performance.
yes, and it's not just them performing in terms of, oh, I'm masculine, so I have to be a certain way. It's like I have to also assess my dominance as the
And look like
alpha.
another guy the whole
Do you
time. They're trying to
understand?
look like some other person, some other guy.
And it's like, in doing that, why is somebody else's masculinity or appearance of their masculinity affecting you? Why? So what do you gain by beating somebody who is femme present? Okay, you
Like,
beat them, then what? I'm
so
the king
you
of
get
the
like, where are
jungle.
the
What?
smart? See, oh my god, when people say they're smart, I'm like, I'm not sure you are. Like, okay, I've seen YouTube channels of niggas that'll be like, they are life coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They are, once you say you're a motivational speaker, you're motivating everybody to get to sexuality. Then you start using that your platform to say that you hate gay people or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're so stupid. I don't know, like, okay, I feel like as I'm on this scene, I'll just say this.
Mm-hmm.
Even if your religion like does not like queer people, leave them alone. You're not God that's
Mm-hmm.
going to punish them.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot send them to hell.
Mm-hmm.
If you kill them, you will go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus Christ, leave people alone. Like, even if you don't believe, like, I feel like leave people alone because,
No,
like,
but that's actually the actual basis of everything. If you don't believe it, do
they
your
wrote it in
own.
your Bible, wrote it in your Quran. Do your Shebi, you're better.
Do
Marry
your
10 wives.
own.
Marry for me. Do you understand?
I'm experiencing marry
You
for
will not see them in the
me.
comments. Not my comments, but like you go to comments on TikTok, you'll be seeing we've lost one of them. I was not with you guys. We were never together. You get, because like, huh? It pissed me off so bad. But like, sometimes I thank God on the internet, you can either be weak on the internet and you can be strong on the internet. I
Yeah.
may not have a lot of followers, but like, I cannot just be silenced. Sorry.
No, no, no. You cannot. You cannot be that. No, but it's true, because, and that's the thing. You have to have people whose voices are loud, and in this world, you treat people how to treat you. It's like, if
Exactly.
you want to go and bully the next person, perhaps, but I'm not the one that we're gonna rock. Me.
Exactly.
The thing is, me, I'm ready
Right.
to fight any and everybody. Like, to me and the universe, we they fight. I they fight the universe. I always say, like, I will go down fighting the world.
Real.
I will fight the universe till the end of time, because, like, you have to fight for yourself and fight for your life.
Oh my
Nobody is going
god,
to fight for
honestly.
you. And some people will happily trample upon your freedom, your expression, anything,
See,
just for the
I'm
sake.
telling you that one of the worst things you can do, probably as a guy will probably tell you the worst thing happened to as a man. As a man, is to be broke, right?
Mhm.
I feel like another thing that's also like, I will not say it's bad, but like another thing that can be very crazy is being a feminine man is so annoying.
Mm.
Not on my side, but it's like people can automatically just think rubbish. They can just feel like,
I will bully you. I will
yeah, you're
treat you.
inferior. They treat you some
Yes,
kind of
they
way
treat you.
because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get, like, it's so annoying. Like, I was telling someone recently, like, now growing up, I used to like catwalk. Like when I used to walk, like I used to like, you know that, see, this one is fame. It's
Mm-hmm.
even now, like, even modeling helps me to tone myself down, because like I had to try to walk like a model, like a
Mm-hmm.
male,
Yeah.
a boy. You get
Yeah,
my
but.
point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm like, niggas on the road, 80% of them walk one way.
Mm-hmm.
Like they gallop, they bounce. So if you are not bouncing, I'm not talking about the older men. These are the younger boys. Those
Mhm.
boys that have the shorts, let them walk one way. Oh my god! I mean, that's why I say it's a performance, because now I can perform that.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm doing that, I'm like, I'm like in that moment, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, is this not funny?
Mm-hmm.
Before, like, I used to like actively like tap into my masculine side. I used to
Yeah.
think that I used to look funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I actually look good. Like, as when I look masculine, I didn't know I
Mm-hmm.
look good before.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's like when I'm acting some way on the road, how I'm supposed to act. Yeah. My man, I'm like, so you're doing this. This one you're doing
You're
this one like
just
this.
telling yourself you
Aisha don't know see that you're actually a doll trying to be, but then they cannot see it because it's the performance.
Yes, the
Who is
performance.
winning? Who is winning performance right now? It's like
Yeah.
drag. Who is performing down? So like niggas will see you here. If I'm wearing a nice jersey top, nice shorts, Adidas slides, they're all nice, clean. My phone is a good phone. I'm bouncing nice. I smell. See, you intimidate guys because guys will see other guys and start sizing them to see who is. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's maybe automatic because we're human beings or something, whatever. But then like it's just so funny. So like being a guy, but a different kind of guy, it's so funny to observe it because like it's happening in your camp.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, this is so crazy. Like so like basically boys will see you walk, and if you don't walk like them, they'll start laughing at you.
No, but I mean, but that's what it is. Where it's like we're trying to move to a world where we celebrate differences.
Are we moving? It's Nigeria.
We're trying. No, that's why this podcast exists. We're trying.
Four prizes. Sorry.
We're
When
trying.
I see tweets like you guys deserve this country, can me reducing its pim because they see no shades. A lot of Nigerians deserve this bad. See, like people, I don't know, like wow, yes.
The needle is shifting, but I think that everything is very cyclical. There are times when the world will be more open, and there are times when things will go back. There are times when some laws, whoever is in power, will
I've
enter.
said this story like so funny. Like when you say the world is going to get better, yes, because like I mean, in terms of fashion now, when I was younger, the people that were only like wearing stuff that was like okay, it was androgyny. You get my point? You're painting your nails. Oh my god, the gay boys when they were younger, they were the ones painting their nails. But now you can go to a bed shop now. If you bring out 50 guys, they have their nails painted black. But if I paint my nose and pass them, though, it's me they'll call gay. Like,
and now because they are bouncing. Now.
Okay,
they are bouncing,
they're galloping.
and it's black.
I see them.
And it's black.
And it's black, but
it's not pink.
Because I have this. Why do black every time? Black. It's just
look at my toes. Don't drag me.
No, don't worry, not for you. Like they don't do it. Like you can tell they did it by themselves. Sometimes. Like,
it's very wrong.
You have
to make it, masculine. Nail paints about making
that's so
mask.
fucking funny. Sorry, because now, fashion is so funny because they're repeating. Personally, on my page now, I have over 100 posts because like I just be posting. I can just live here now. If I take a picture that's nice, I'll just post because like it's my Instagram. It's nobody's Instagram. You get my points. So it's like, I mean, I've been dressing the one I can dress. You get my points. I'm not going to mention, but this fashion brand that came out. This fashion brand that came out. And like, for the men, they're like doing these singlets that's like tiny. You get this tiny hand. And now, like, the way I see life, you are using. I'm not saying it's my culture because, like, I mean, if you wore that in 2019, they will laugh at you. Like, what are you wearing? Niggas will be like, "What are you wearing?" But Rema has to wear it first. So that they will agree. You know, it's like a ladder. You get. But they're looking at me like, who are you that are wearing this? Like, it's just money. That's why I said it's just like if I was rich and I had Bottega boots on, I had this. Like,
exactly. And if you wear
point?
skirts, nobody will say anything.
That's what I'm going to. Don't worry, because like now they're wearing like even not just Nigeria. Harris. Oh my god, I was Harry Styles. Maybe Young Talk did this album cover one time that he wore this gown and niggas will not shut up. They'll be like he broke gender norms. Girl, I've been breaking gender norms since I was 3 or 3. I've been breaking gender norms in my mother's room. Which is like that. Like I've been breaking gender norms.
Valid.
Even till now, someone will wear crop top like, oh my god, crop top. What is crop top? What is crop top? Like, oh my, you guys, like, it's giving the future. No, you get because like I'm like also now why I was shading that singlet brand is that a lot of guys that who see me doing and call me fag are wearing it now, and I just laugh. There's a video that trended that I have a friend that's trans. She was at an eatery buying something, and this guy wearing this singlet was mocking her in that video that trended on Insta blog.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, why is scared to call it pot black? Why you just like my sister and you're laughing at me?
Wow.
Why wearing that singlet? Like, if I wore that singlet in 2010, my God, like, they're so unimpressed. Like, I'm so unimpressed. I can't even lie. Because, like, if I was doing shit that give the accolades to the main person, it's just like you're watching a gay movie and then you're hearing that the gay actors were straight playing actors. It pisses me off personally because, like, why are you doing that? Where are the gay actors?
You
I
know,
don't
I
know.
didn't even think of that.
They do
That's
that. They do
yeah.
that. I'm
No,
like,
they
why?
actually do
They will
that a
give
lot.
exposure to everybody except the right person so bad.
Mm.
Like, I beg.
Mm,
A lot of things
mm.
piss me off.
No, that's actually very valid because, you know, I mean, even if you think about even old Nollywood movies and all of that stuff, but and it's so funny how we did a lot of gay and lesbian stuff
Yeah. The
in
thing
the
is, Nigerians
2000s
have
and
an
the
issue with it
90s.
when it is labeled.
Mm.
If you're saying, okay, this is I'm existing as this, so I like. I think they don't want you to be saying it. It has always existed. You get my point?
Mm-hmm.
Always, but like they didn't really have a name for it.
Yeah.
But now everything has a name. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
in like should be your mad. They have your madness. They have the name.
Mm-hmm.
You get my point? So it's like people and they don't like that. I don't know. People. I don't know. I don't know people. I don't know people's problem. Sha. But like, I know my problem.
What's your problem?
See, I'm not saying, but yeah, back on my sketch P, I'm saying that yeah. So what's going on now? Yeah, the niggas are wearing skirts now. I feel like they don't know that they are opening they're making everybody freer now.
Yeah.
The same way homophobia is also rising up, they are also fighting it too, unintentionally. They don't know. Because it's now you're wearing Ashake will wear skirts now. And if they see me, they'll be like, oh, you're trying to be Ashake. Even though I'm not trying to be, but like that's why they left me literally.
Yeah,
Because like Ashake has done it before.
yeah.
It may not be so favorable, but like something is working. You get my points. Maybe Rema will draw eyeliner tomorrow. They'll be like, oh my god, Rema. I'm rooting for him to draw it, please. So that they leave us alone. I mean, niggas are painting their nails. Leave that black. Oh. They are painting different colors.
No, it's true. It's actually no.
Fashion is so funny.
actually,
Niggas are calling it dynamic, but it's funny to me.
yeah,
Like they'll be like, it's so dynamic. Like, yeah, sure. Like it's
I've
just
actually noticed the nail painting, which is cool. The thing
it's
is,
cool.
I want people.
It's cool now, but like when you're driving your niggas in the car, and you pass a feminine boy, you guys have a lot to see.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like people are just so funny to me because like you're hypocrites.
No, for sure, and it just shows how so much of this world is really perception based. It is just how you perceive it. It's like at the end of the day, like you said, two people are wearing skirts, but because one is a shake, because one has someone has shown I'm an alpha and I'm alpha, so they're just like this one cannot be gay. He's wearing it because it's fashion.
It's just like
it's Bottega.
That topic is just so funny. Burna Boy with all his African giant voice, his performance, you wear one long dress. I'm like, and Nigerians will just be like, my G, fly high. I'm like, wow, they don't care. Yeah. But just wear it's like Nigerians don't like. It's like you're going.
We don't think that's our problem.
You get like Burna Boy has collabed with Sam Smith one time. The noise was for like 30 minutes. They stopped making noise because it's just like they're like a baby. There's like the next plaything. They'll drop the older plaything when they see a better plaything. I don't know. Because if they were smart, they would have clocked that. They would have clocked so many things. But I hope they clock it. Sure.
What do they want to clock, honestly? I just think
clock,
that...
For example, now, I mean, you see gay people every day. Your mind cannot tell you that. Don't know that. They feel like it's a cult or it's a factory. Or is he like, you're like, why are you guys so many? Because you're human beings like you, dog. Why are you guys so many, dog?
What does that even mean? Why are you guys so many?
Like, I don't get it, to be honest. Like,
but I mean, that's what it really, honestly, I mean, we say it all the time. Sexuality is extremely fluid,
Yeah.
Yeah. So nobody, I don't know why we expect everyone to have the same experience.
Lagos is Lagos is even better. All these things you're saying now. Lagos is I didn't grow up in Lagos. I came from the east.
So the homophobia there is thick.
See. Maybe they'll gossip here, but they're beating you up, trust. Wow. You're not going to wear what you want and just walk like this. Who are you? They don't play. Like, I even had to leave because like I was not comfortable. Like, for someone to just come and like it was even giving. I beg, growing up as someone that people perceive you as provocative for no reason.
Yeah.
So like you get.
I mean, first of all, you won't even feel safe.
As soon as you can be confused, like what is going on? Like what's actually going on? You're just confused. Like why are you frowning your face? Lagos is even trying. I swear. Lagos, maybe Abuja, yeah. But the East, sorry. There was a video that trended. A girl wore this tight to some
to the market
to Abba. Sorry, I'm saying Yaba. You can wear it to Yaba now. They'll not really do anything. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but they won't stop and stare. That video was extra.
You went like to Abba. That Abba, the get see.
Really? I didn't know it was that bad.
Hey, oh my god!
I didn't know it was that bad.
That place is really scary. Like Abba, Jesus Christ.
On top,
my prayers to her when I just saw the outfit and I saw Abba. I thought I saw Yaba safe. Wow. They were shouting. was like, wow.
So they've never seen shots in their life
No,
or
they
what?
have. They probably saw 30 minutes ago, but they just saw another one.
Oh, wow.
That's how they are like.
That was actually cool because I'm just like, is that I've never seen Bum Bum before. We're
They
Africans,
see
so
it.
what's
That's the thing. But they just, I don't know. Is it like a distraction from their suffering? But then even those are not suffering, some of them are
I'm
stupid
dead, not
too.
distracting from suffering. And but also we have this like sheep mentality where because the loudest person was doing hey, everybody started doing hey. Bum Bum that you'd have seen and you wouldn't have turned.
Exactly.
Now everybody is
Sheep
carrying phones,
mentality.
sheep
I tell my
mentality
friends,
too.
see, if
There's a lot
Whiskey and
of
Davido come in the podcast and say, leave gay people alone, at the end of the day, we are human beings. We all have two hands, one head. Everybody be like, maybe he's actually, maybe
he's
he's
actually
actually,
talking
are you
sense.
serious? I've never heard this before. Wow. I'm like, yeah. That's how stupid you guys sound. Like, every day I feel like I tell myself, you're so smart to be in this work. Like, people keep proving me wrong.
Trust me, I understand where
Eh,
I understand where you're coming from because I feel like we have a lot of. I say Nigeria is a country that has you having low level brain activity conversations. Like if
yes.
you have common sense, there's certain things that you should not be having as conversation. Even when we talk about like women fighting for, you're still arguing about cooking. You're still arguing about why I should
See.
be respected as a human being. You're still fighting for like
That's why I feel like
no, it's very
when I said it's
draining.
a distraction from their suffering, I feel like I made sense. Because like that moment they're complaining, that's the moment they are not
Mm-hmm.
actually attending to something.
Yeah, no facts,
You get
facts, and
the
then
rich
they'll
people are
come
not
and
really
say
they're not really on Twitter talking. I mean, some of them are there,
some of them
but
are
like a lot
there.
of them are not really there fighting back to back. Even
No.
the woman that I don't think I'm following up on the woman that they gifted on Twitter. They gave her so many stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
Debbie. Yeah.
I don't know what to say about, but like I'm happy for her. I mean, she benefited of the patriarchy. Like
Yeah.
that. It's so
And now she'll stay ordering food.
she should. You get because like when I'm like she should be tweeting like before. Like I mean, she has to wise up. But like I'm not hating on her. Like I'm
No,
rooting for her,
I mean, I
Gary.
love it for her. She
Please send
obviously
her more stuff. Oh.
she started changing, and it just shows how there's so much in this country that can be tied to like economic reality and poverty mentality. I hate
You
using that word,
get
but I'm sorry. Like
because
so many things are really tied to. If you have eaten for the day, you not have that anger to be using to go and fight
do you
what
get do you
somebody's
like
rubbing lipstick.
where I stay in Yaba. And like their thoughts are stay in like where I stay. And these boys, maybe this week they'll be friendly with me. Next week homophobia. The next week begging. The next week they'll beef me. Then the next week they'll come back and be friends. It's just a cycle. Like a lot of boys that I will not say I've had experiences with them. They've had experiences with me because I'm not their friend, but they
Mm-hmm.
want to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that I want to be on my own, but you want to talk to me. These
Mm-hmm.
boys want to beg you for money. If you don't give them, they'll beef you because you're not giving them. And the fact they can see your family sometimes is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just want to be bugging you. Jesus Christ. Like, I beg.
And that's also another one too, where you even have people who too are in the closet and they know that they are feeling things, but they don't know how to approach or navigate because does this mean me too? I'm also gay? Da da da
Are
da
you talking
da.
about the
Yeah,
boys
the
too?
boys.
They're approaching it in a very animalistic way. Like, why are you bugging me?
But you know that thing, it's just like that thing in primary school now when boys like girls, they'll be beating them and they'll be fighting them.
Yeah, like that also makes me see like the way I see people too. Like I see people as boys, especially boys as children. Like a lot of you actually kids.
No, for
When
sure.
I get to know them, I'm like, this is really where you're lacking. And this is I mean, like, I'm not perfect too, but like sometimes it takes a level of reasoning to yeah. But like I was thinking, sometimes when I find niggas that actually like know how to think, that's where they become nonchalant. Because sometimes it takes a level of reasoning to behave some kind of way.
Yeah.
When you feel like you're aware of a lot of stuff, you might be nonchalant, I think. Because like you're like, I know how this is going to go. So I will not really act like this. Because like at the end of the day, I know how to just come out of it. Like there's a behavior, I don't know. So like I feel like with being hyper aware, you can just play choose peace. And you cannot actually choose peace because you know that in that chaos, you know how to navigate through the chaos. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I mean, I think that it sometimes it's not even just nonchalance. Sometimes I think you're just exhausted because you just knowledge and knowing can
Yeah.
actually be very tiring and exhausting, especially when you're dealing with the average person who is just not operating in that mental space as you. And so, and then while human beings, your energy is limited. There's only
Right.
so much you can, it's like you said, where you get to the point where you're tired of talking. There's
Yes.
only so much you can explain with the next person. Then you also have your own personal, emotional, mental needs to, to deal with and to take care of. So I think
Yeah.
that, at the end of the day, it's about also remembering that there's also a human being on the other side that you're dealing with. But, and just knowing when you also don't have the capacity to
Yeah.
handle somebody and be
Oh my god,
honest
you
in
just said,
communicating that.
remember, it's a human being you're dealing with. Like that goes to everybody. Like that's why there's also homophobia and like the rest. Because like they don't know that these are human beings, so they think like they're possessed. They need to be exercised or something. I mean, I've been for deliverance before. If it's that, I've gone for deliverance too.
That's
So like I don't
crazy.
know.
How did that
The
go?
spirit refused to go. But I'm
Oh,
here. I'm healed.
yeah,
So
healed.
hallelujah.
We thank the Lord for your
Exactly.
deliverance.
Exactly. So please, like, cause I'm like I've experienced niggas, not those niggas. Everybody will ask you stupid. Why you do? I can't you just act like this.
That's so weird.
The worst when you meet homophobic girls. Why are you acting like a girl now?
That actually happens, to be honest, because you also find a lot of women want that
They're like, why are you acting
masculinity.
like? Why do you want to be? And the whole time, in my mind, I'm like, I'm never acting like you. I'm just doing what I want to do at the moment. Like, if I feel like, I want to do this hair. I want to do I mean, why not? That's like, I feel like I'm grown. Like, I mean, that's what freedom and rebellion is about. I'll do what I want. Tomorrow I say, I want to wear this suit. I want to. Like, I'll wear it. Like, I'll look good in it. Like, yeah, that's what it's about. I don't know. People just need to learn to leave people alone. Leave people alone. Stop bullying. Men, boys, boys can bully. I don't know if it's inherent. Stop bullying people. You bullying people easily. Mm-mm.
Facts, facts,
Yeah.
facts, facts. I mean, I think that that's honestly just the moral of the story. One, get out of the boxes that you've created for yourself. I constantly talk about templates and life and how many people would like, if you swap a lot of people out, they're living the same life. It's the same thing. Okay, you do this, you go to school, you marry, you have kids, all of that stuff.
Right.
It's like life is so huge and so long and so it's too short and too long not to do what you want. It's so expansive. You can be anything. And even
Right.
even in regular spaces, like sometimes when you start working and you get into a career or whatever, you realize that you start to drop a lot of like your hobbies, a lot of your creativity because you feel like, okay, if I say I'm a banker or I'm a this, I'm a that, I just have to be that thing. But no, you don't have to be one thing. You really don't. You can be whatever you want to do. And it's like
Right.
nobody is holding you, nobody is forcing you. And when you see, sometimes you also see people trying to trample on somebody being free because they don't have that freedom in their life. And it's the jealousy that is, why can't you act like
Or
this? Why
they are
can't
not
you act
free to
like
their
that?
tastes.
Yes. Do
Because
you
even when
understand?
people call Bob here, the honesty is that people like Bob. I mean, she's pretty, looks good. You can see her well. It's funny. Yes, that's people like her because she's giving them entertainment. A lot of times, if they can't benefit from you, they're not going to like you. They maybe
Mm-hmm.
like you for your appearance, but they actually hate you.
Yeah.
Bob is not the only trans lady. There's so many other lady, but like it's just if they can just we need to look at each other like we are human. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
just the thing.
Yeah.
Like two legs, one head, we still the same people. Like Nigerians, don't be ras. Come on, designers are queer and like Nigerians. Like the topic is so embarrassing to me because it's like I'm talking to small children
Mm-hmm.
because the rich people they're not talking about this. Look at the politicians; their children are all
Queer.
like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just finding out that Peter Bis. I just saw his son was gay
Yeah. So
times.
yeah, son is
I
gay.
was like,
Yeah.
wow. I'm not even saying anything to I'm just saying like we just need to just I don't know.
Yeah.
This topic is not the topic we should be focused on. Like I don't know how you're so bothered about what I'm doing in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not your business. Like that's where you're being a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are you thinking about what I'm doing in the bedroom?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
No, that was fun. Thank you so much for coming on. I think that we're over time. It was even I feel like I asked you one question and we ended up talking for 30 minutes
I know,
extra.
but don't worry.
No, but it's thank you so much for
Yeah.
just being here and just explaining your experience. I think the moral of the story is one, leave people alone, and if you don't understand something, ask. And sorry, if you ask a queer person or a non-binary person to explain, they don't owe you explanation of the existence
Because
because
you've been
nobody is,
explaining
yeah.
for so many
Yes,
years.
and yes, you, if one, you go explain tired, no
Eh?
evidence. Two, like nobody's coming to ask you, you're straight. Why you this? Why you
And
that? Why you this? Why you
you have
that? Do you
Google on
get?
your phone.
Do you understand?
I
And
beg.
like, I can't be fighting for my humanity, and I feel like that's why I always draw the line with even feminism as well. I can't be like there's certain conversations I don't entertain. When somebody was asking me something around how are women oppressed, if you don't know how women are oppressed in 2024, it's not my
Exactly.
energy you're going to use to entertain that kind of stupid conversation, because you
Exactly.
just want me to shout, you just want to talk, but you're looking for entertainment, and I'm not going to give that to you. So yeah,
Hmm.
thank you so much, guys,
Yeah, you're
for coming
welcome.
on. Tell the
Yeah.
listeners where they can find you on Instagram and
Oh,
everywhere else.
you can find me on Instagram, Dream of Goz. Yeah.
Hmm.
My Twitter. Should I give you guys my Twitter? Hmm.
If you don't want to give the reason, that's fine.
Like, I really don't care. That's really me. Like, so if you don't
Hmm.
like what you see, sorry. But Playboy Brats is my Twitter. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
Is there anything else you want to plug?
Um, no.
No, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So find Guz at Dream of Guz and Playboy Brats on Twitter. Find me at Hausa Chocolate, the podcast at Spit or Swallow Pod on Instagram and TikTok, Spit or Swallow Podcast on YouTube, SOS Pod Official on Twitter. See you guys when I see you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.